Assalamu'alaikum wr.wb. My name is Putri Sotonasana. In this video, which is a video for my midterm assignment, I want to review a short movie titled English Teacher. First off, in the short movie, there are two characters. They are Robert Bramwell, who is an English teacher, Jin Ying, who is Robert's student, and Robert's nameless wife that only showed up at the very beginning and the very end of the movie. The story is about an English teacher who got booked to be an English teacher by someone whose English is not very good. It is very clear that there is something bothering the English teacher Robert, but we still don't know what's bothering him. He still took the job though, and he came to the address that his soon-to-be student client sent to him. Jin Ying, the one who booked Robert to be his English teacher, claimed that he only has basic English skills and that he has an English accent in 2 weeks. Then Robert starts to teach Jin from the beginning. A few days passed and Robert still looks troubled and even depressed, but he still teaches Jin English with enthusiasm. As time goes on, we can also see that Robert seems to miss something or someone. When he meets Jin the next time, he asks why Jin sent him more money than he's supposed to and persists to return the money back to Jin. They got to an agreement where Robert should only return the money back to Jin if Jin fails his exam. Robert mentioned that it sounds like a bribe, but Jin misheard it and thought that Robert got a new bride. At the end of the movie, it is then revealed that Jin does have an ulterior motive in booking Robert to be his English teacher. It turns out that all this time, Robert is in distress because of his wife's death that was caused by a hit and run. Jin admits that he was the culprit and that he didn't help her because he was afraid and he was late for work. Then he wanted to apologize to Robert and take responsibility, so he asked Robert to be his teacher and paid Robert more than he should. The movie then ended with Robert failing to meet Jin after Jin told him all about the truth. What I learned from the short movie is that nothing is more important than a human's life. It is incredibly selfish to abandon someone's life just because you are afraid of the consequences to your actions, and also because apparently you are late for your work. Not only that, it is also very wrong to approach the husband of someone you accidentally killed, and possibly building a relationship with them without telling them the truth. Overall, this is a good short movie that I think is about a relationship between a teacher and their student, and also about loss. It is shown that Robert is very depressed because of his wife's death, but then he started to enjoy his time with his student. As a teacher, it must feel so good to him that his student is learning from him. Because of that, they form a relationship, and probably it helps Robert a lot with his loss. However, it is revealed that his student, Jin, was the one who killed his wife, and that Jin only booked him because he felt sorry and wanted to take responsibility by sending Robert more money. But money can never replace someone. Robert must have felt so betrayed because of Jin's confession. I also think that what Jin did is a cowardly thing to do and morally wrong. It could count as a manipulation since he was forming a positive relationship with someone who just lost their wife while hiding the fact that he was the one who killed their wife because of his carelessness. Unfortunately, it was not clear what happened after that. Robert tried to meet Jin, but Jin was not home. It could be that Jin finally turned himself in to the police or killed himself out of guilt. And it is also unclear how Robert feels toward Jin after that, since he just found out the truth that his dear student turns out to be the one who killed his wife. It could be taken as an open ending, which is in a way good because the viewer could decide for themselves what happened after that. Quality-wise, the short movie has a good quality, although the camera is a bit shaky at times. The story is also relatable to many people, which is very good, and I think there are still some things that could be improved, but alas, everyone keeps on growing, so there will always be things to improve on anyways. This has been it from me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.